Hey, what's going on YouTube? Take 1500 of this video. Enjoy. Adult topic. Kids, goodbye. Anyway, so the first person that I bottomed for was when I was like 19 years old and he was like 36. And he was somebody who I was dating. And I was really into him, like he was attractive. He was very tall. I'm tall, like I'm 6'2" or whatever, but he was tall enough for me, again, adult topic. He was tall enough that when we would both stand up, my mouth came like right to his nipple, which is like, because anybody who knows anything about me, they know that's one of my favorite places to play and one of my favorite places to be played with, the nipple. So it is what it is. And we would play. We would do, I was 19, so again, that was back in my thought days. We would do the sexish stuff with oral and all of that stuff, but he wanted to go farther, and I wasn't ready to go farther. And he wanted to penetrate moi. And I was like, I really like you, but I'm not ready to be penetrated by you. I've never done it before. And he was so insecure. He was a bag of crap. He was like, man, you must be giving it up to a million people, man. I know you, I know you must be all over the place with a bunch of people. And I would be like, no, I'm not. I'm dating you, and I'm only dating you. What are you talking about, And I've never gone that far with anybody, and I'm just not ready to do it yet, like let's wait a little bit. I dig you, but let's wait a while, Let's wait a while before it's too late. Let's wait a while. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, I was like, let's wait a while, like I dig you, but I'm not yet ready to do that. Anyway, he wanted to go all the way, and I was like, I'm not ready. And he would say, and this is my problem with a huge age gap between people, because sometimes when there's a huge age gap, the older person will be a wonderful human being and look out for that younger person and do what's right by that younger person. But in cases like this, they can be manipulative and in ways that the younger people aren't prepared for because of the fact that they have much more experience. So anyway, what he said to me is, he was like, man, I know you say you like me, but if you really like me, you let me hit that. So eventually I remember going back to my dorm and talking to a friend of mine on the phone. And I'm putting friend in quotes because to this day I don't even remember who that person is. But I spoke with them for advice, and I was like, I really like this guy that I've been dating. And he's really cool, but he wants to go all the way and penetrate me, but I'm not ready to be penetrated by him yet. What should I do? And what my friend said is, he was like, well, honestly, he's right. Because if you really liked him, you would be able to open up and let him penetrate you. And I was like, really, friend whom I don't even remember who you are? And he was like, yes. So I ended up going on another one of our dates with him, and he, I let him know. I was like, okay, I really like you, and I'm ready to prove my like for you. So let's do it, And he was like, oh, jackpot. And let me also say this, again, this is an adult topic, but let me also say this. He had a very large penis. Very much. Very wide, very thick, very large. So for this to be my first time, I was really taking one for the team. But I was like, okay, we can do it. So he was like, yes. We were doing our thing, and it was time for him to penetrate. And I was like, okay, you can do it. And I assumed the position, what I've seen the people do in porn, I assumed the position, and he put on the condom, absolutely put on the condom, and he came in. He came in, and it was very, very painful, very much. And I remember being like, but I will say this, of the like 5,782 strokes that he gave me that night, like pound, 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 I think stroke number 1,782 and stroke number 2,558 actually felt good. And I was like, because I remember I had my face buried in the pillow the whole time. I was like, ow, 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 ow. And like one of the strokes was like, ow, 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 ow. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, ow, ow, like, and I'm sorry, you guys, this is an adult topic. I'm just keeping it real. But the whole time it was like very painful. And guess what he said when he finished? The most romantic thing you would ever hope to hear from somebody who you gave your virgin booty to. Damn, that was so good. I must be giving it up to everybody else. And I felt so cheap. And I slept with him that night. We spent the night together, and he woke up with morning wood. So we went at it again, and I don't think any of the morning wood strokes felt good. I don't think they felt good at all. But I will say this. I think it's good that that was my first experience as a bottom, because if I had enjoyed it, I probably would have during my thought days, because again, that's when I was 19, I probably would have been much more open to give that up to many more people after, in search of that first high that you receive. But, and if that had been the case, that probably, not probably, that would have been much more dangerous, because everybody knows HIV is also contracted through oral, and that's true. It is most dangerous for the bottom to get anally penetrated, because there is no lube. The contrary to what people like to say, the behind is not a self-lubricating thing. You know, it does not lubricate. So when somebody hits it from the back, quite frankly, that generates a lot of friction. And that friction is what leads to the tearing of the anus. And the tearing of the anus is what allows the HIV virus to seep through. That's one of the easiest ways for the HIV virus to seep through. Again, it can be transmitted through anal, it can be transmitted through oral, it can be transmitted through sharing needles. In spite of all of my thoughtdom, I only gave oral to people, and that's safer. It is not safe. It is not, the abstinence is the safest thing. But he was an a-hole. He ripped my a-hole, literally. I was quite uncomfortable for like a week or so, because again, like, he was my first time, and he had a big old penis. It was very big, and I mean, like I said, he was a big guy. I'm 6'2". I think he was like 6'7" or something. But anyway, big guy, big penis. Whatever. That was my first time, and that was also my last time. To date, I'm still open to the idea of doing that with somebody who I am in a relationship with, should it come to that, because I feel that, this is the hopeless, hopeful romantic in me. I feel that when I'm in a relationship with somebody, like a serious relationship with somebody, and ready to go there, they will want to make sure that it feels good for me too, and not just want to pound home and then say it's never been this good before. Because anyway, that was my first time giving it up, y'all. I think that's it. Talk to y'all later, YouTube. Peace. Be blessed.